Man, in these times, it's all about whether you're made out of stardust or whether you're not. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people get touchy and get their panties in a bunch over this race is this race is that or who chosen people. Or no, you can't say you the chosen people. All that bullcon. But like I like to tell people when getting into those things, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I go with the truth for evidence and the evidence that's there, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, the evidence that's there is showing that, it's a change of times, you know what I'm saying? All the wickedness, you know what I'm saying, is basically kind of the veil is lifting where you're seeing how wicked, the government and everybody actually, the powers that be, the white supremacy, the one percenters, you know what I'm saying? You seeing all that come into full circle, you know what I'm saying, these days, because, it's a prophecy, you know what I'm saying? And also, like, say, for instance, with the thing of the chosen people or not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's somebody that's melanated. I didn't wake up after the day I was born and was like, hey, God, make me the chosen person because I got melanin in my skin, make me chosen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just so happens that, that the sun shines a lot. I got melanin in my skin. You know, the Aboriginal people is melanated, and you get all your races from a melanated person. I didn't do that. I mean, in essence, because I'm one with God, you could say I did it. If you want to, play devil's advocate, no pun intended, devil's advocate. Uh, but if you want to do that, you can. But I didn't. I didn't do this. This is not my doing. Point blank. Period. So you can't, get mad at me when I'm relaying these messages. You know what I'm saying? That's just basically ancient scripture, and that's fact that you could see in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like it is a fact that melanin protects from the sun, and that all the races of people come from a aboriginal melanated person. You know what I'm saying? But with all that being said, though, getting back to the stardust thing, there are people that are melanated and have melanin within their bodies, but you can't visually see it. You know what I'm saying? So you do have, quote unquote, whether it's white people or Asian people or anybody, you do have people that may not, like, where you visually see melanin on the outside on their skin, but it's in their spinal column and in their pineal gland. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? When with this little end of the world revelation, it's not the end of the world. That's why I be telling people it's only the end of the world for some people. You know what I'm saying? Like all those talks of the 144 across the forehead and how that's tied to, like, raising, that energy. Matter of fact, raising your chakra energy, all your chakra zones is where your melanin at. And see how that's tied together, you know what I'm saying? And raising that energy, you know what I'm saying, up. And that thousand lotus petal, you know what I'm saying? You add up all the petals of the other chakras, you get 144 on the forehead. But it's a thing of just basically saying too, like the, DNA, people who the star people, people, what I'm saying, who got cause melanin is like from, it's a universal thing, what I'm saying? That's why they study it so much secretly, you know what I'm saying, and then hiding behind it, and as above, so below. So as this dark matter expanding in space, you know what I'm saying, it's expanded on Earth, where you got like you might see like a Asian person or a Chinese or a white person wearing like red, yellow, and green, and knowing about Selassie and Garvey, and actually taken to their roots. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean that's the thing, and that's where the separation comes from. It's somebody trying not to say, it's trying to say, hey, I'm not from Africa. Nope, fuck that. I'm not. Nope, I'm different. Even though there's a timeline that shows, everything and what, how everybody spread. Nope, I'm different. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the racism come in. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to create, separate. You know what I'm saying, from your African heritage, basically. You know what I'm saying? From your Aboriginal heritage. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, you know what I'm saying, and which it goes to But I had a conversation with somebody that brought up like how gold is, is basically stardust too, and that's why, from all the biblical texts, like where it seemed like the entities was like making men, like how in what it was in Genesis, matter of fact, where they slipped up and said we are going to create man in our image. But two, and then God was like, oh yeah, Adam, and look, man, they got some good ass onyx and some gold over here, man. Go check that out. Why would a divine spirit be pointing that out to somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? With us being made out of stardust, that melanin is within, you know what I'm saying? So in these change of times, like what Hitler was trying to create, like, a pure, non-connected to Aboriginal, you know, white person, you know what I'm saying? He was trying to create like you know, I'm talking about not even a touch. Cause matter of fact, that's another thing too. That's why the one drop, like with the black rule thing, where you just got a drop of, if you just got a little black in DNA and you're black, you know what I'm saying? That's not coincidence, you know what I'm saying? The reason why is because it's kind of, it's basically true, you know what I'm saying? Our genes are so overpoweringly strong, you know what I'm saying, that, just one drop, you know what I'm saying? So even though somebody may, like I say, be visibly like white, and even culturally, you know what I'm saying? Because you get disconnected, especially if you live in lives. Because don't think for a second that, like, like they had families where they probably like had sex with the slaves and all that, but then lied, like where the child came out looking more white, and was like, you know what, well, we could play this off. We're gonna make it seem like he ain't got no black in him, and just make that child live that lie that whole time when that child got black DNA in them, you know what I'm saying? So as generations of, a family, claiming to be, of another ethnicity or whatever, but it's still, a black ethnicity, you know what I'm saying, down the line, but it's just been falsified through culture and through a mind thing. But as the thing, is within, like, matter of fact, damn near to the point like where almost all of us on earth is damn near relatives anyway, you know what I'm saying, basically, you know what I'm saying, when the fuck somebody else came from, you know what I'm saying, excuse my language, but we've been dwelling on this earth for a minute, you know what I'm saying, like, so, it's some type of, reproduction and procreation across the board that, would have us all with common relatives, you know what I'm saying. And that's the thing too, and that's what a lot of people stop. A lot of people don't want that type of, like, oh, you know what? No, we probably come from this certain place, or this, like, no, we different. Like, nah, man, like Ethiopia, Africa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the basis of where most of us come from. Adam's calendar, the little stone that's the ancient stone that's called Adam's calendar that still works to this day with the sun and mapping out the winter and summer solstice. It is in South Africa, you know what I'm saying? Like, then you got Kemet by, by the Nile River with all that life there, you know what I'm saying? And then you had the land of Cush, some Bibles call it Cush. As a matter of fact, that's how you know right there where a Bible that's trying to lie about these things still have to keep it real. Where in Genesis, they either say, one of the rivers from the Garden you flow around Ethiopia, and some Bibles they'll say Ethiopia, and some Bibles they'll say Cush, you know what I'm saying? But with this realization, you know what I'm saying, you get to see, the truth into it. And that's why I tell people with religion too. I'm like, do your own thing, but you're not gonna lie and you know what I'm saying, and throw any kind of information and force it upon me. You could believe your own false information if you would like to, you know what I'm saying, but don't make my kids and my nephews and all this subject to that same miseducation, you know what I'm saying? Because you want to live a privileged life, you know what I'm saying, in the country, you know what I'm saying, like that. It doesn't work like that, you know what I'm saying? You can't ask me to shh, like, no, don't wake black people up, like, don't. And which is the thing, like, and that's where you come across like that. It's not like which you have, like, and that's what's so fire when I see like people of different ethnicities, or different colors. I don't even want to say, but people of different genetic colors, you know what I'm saying, that understand this. Where you see somebody white and somebody Asian, or just, you know what I'm saying, with dreads and, you know what I'm saying, like, understanding, you know what I'm saying. And that's the thing, it's like they get it, you know, why other people can't get it. You know what I'm saying? Which is understand, like I ain't stupid. A lot of people don't want to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't crazy. That's why as an empath that could feel vibrations, I can't be around people because I know when people bullshitting. Like I know you don't have to be fake around me, in which it don't even pay to be fake because I read right through it. You know. And sometimes what's funny, like as an empath, sometimes I get that same fake vibration right back to that person. Like, you know what? I need to keep it moving. It's not even worth my energy to even be truthful in this moment. And it's like, you know. But that's the thing, basically like dealing with, with full circle. And that's why I wanted to just talk out. Like the best way for me to talk on these subjects is to just be loosely, like, with a loose segue, because I'm still on the point of, like I say, the star people that, like some of us have the melanin within our spinal column, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's still there, even though visually, you know what I'm saying? Because like with indigo kids, all this, man, I know somebody with a white Chinese, whatever, you know what I'm saying, color, you know what I'm saying, and be just as clairvoyant as somebody dark skin with a lot of skin melanin, you know what I'm saying? Because melanin also helps with our metaphysical abilities as a conductor. It's like a little, basically like the same as quartz and chlorophyll, you know what I'm saying? But you'll find somebody that's quote unquote white with more metaphysical abilities than somebody that's black, you know what I'm saying, any day, you know what I'm saying? Like it and that's how you know, like, well, that person, that white person must have, some melanin within their spine column and not too long, far removed somewhere in their generational family, you know what I'm saying? They had somebody, melanated within the family tree, you know what I'm saying? That where them traits so strong it passed down to where even though that they great grandkid may not have actual melanin in their skin is in their spinal column, so they still have those powers, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, like, well, speaking on these things and being truthful about these things because it's facts, you know what I'm saying, that we need to look into. Like I don't know about other people, but life, you know, this little lifetime within this physical realm too short to be lying and and living a lie and all that, man. Let's be real, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what life really about, you know what I'm saying? Let's call the bluff of all these little books that they've been lying to us with, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what's really been, going on. But that's the thing too. Like I want to get back to and with this, like they say, they got the black moon coming tomorrow night. Say Friday night, you'll see it in the Western Hemisphere is where the moon is gonna be in the sky and the Earth and the sun gonna be in direct alignment to where the earth is gonna be blocking the sunlight, from shining on the moon, you know what I'm saying? So the moon is gonna be out there, but it's gonna be just completely dark. And they talking about these end time things, oh man, it's the end of the world, this and that. It is only the end of the world for the people who are not star people. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, like if you were part of like the stuff that Hitler was starting, that white supremacy, that complete no melanin, whatsoever. Because this is be talked about in biblical times about how certain people gonna try to separate themselves and perish. You know what I'm saying? Then too, like how even with Revelation, even have a lot of little true things and then about like the something about the people they now call Jews would be the synagogue of Satan, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause you got all this Zionism and this fake Israelite thing going on, and people feeling like they have to war for peace, but it's all about money and all this. But it's an end to that world, it's into, non-star people world, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, this has nothing to do with the visual melanin, you know what I'm saying? It's more about the melanin within the spinal cord. Cause I'd be lying to you if I didn't, and that's the thing too, cause also you have more, like not only just with the melanin, with the metaphysical abilities, where you have somebody that seems like they're not black with metaphysical abilities, but also is on a level where people who, and that's why I tell people too, like, well, I like when talking and stuff, I be like, oh man, don't say, oh, white people racist, oh, don't bunch everybody in, cause it is way deeper than you think. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be trying to tell people. Because even some of the conscious brethren don't understand that on the side of, you know, like the pro-African movement, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get back that heritage, you know, a lot of them don't understand that neither. Like, you know, it's not all white people not your enemy. Like, all, you know what I'm saying? All people of opposite race, you know what I'm saying? Is is a gray area with this situation. There's a lot of gray areas, you know what I'm saying? And to just, you know, generalize the situation, you know what I'm saying? It is an ignorant situation to generalize it, you know what I'm saying? Just point blank period, no matter what side you're looking at it from, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I be telling people. I'm like, man, it's way deeper than what you see on the flesh. You know what I'm saying? It's the vehicle, man. But they, you know, you got melanin in your spinal cord. You know what I'm saying? That, matter of fact, your chakras are melanin centers. You know what I'm saying? The little black dot, the the little black dot, man. It's melanin, man. Chemistry, the study of melanin, the black dot. Chemet, chemistry, chemistry, chemistry. You know. So like all this little stuff, like you know what I'm saying, with from the ancient times, like matter of fact, you see hieroglyphs where they messing with like entities, like using like some wheels or like got a big wheel in front of them and it's like seven of them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like a personification of the melanin centers in your body, your seven chakras. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, like we are like, you know, universe, and that's the thing too, reading between the lines, because that's what make it so fun getting information, because too you still got some people that'll be borderline, like where they kind of slick side line, like, well, yeah, everybody is star people and nah, that's not true. You know, unfortunately, you know, some negative entities and people, you know, or whatever, you know, don't belong in this solar system, or in this, you know, in this area, and that the times will show, you know, that it is about advancement and evolution for, you know, for us as the star people, the people with the, you know, with the melanin centers within the spine, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I say, like, people try to get their little panties in the bunch about all that type of stuff, which I don't deal with that type of ignorance anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, if I get all kind of like little comments and it's like, I'm not, I'm only like probably, which I barely be, because I try to produce so much, I barely be in my comments, and I apologize for that, you know, to everybody. But like you come trolling, like no answer, like, you know, because it's already, it was why I gotta talk when whatever, you know, is done. Like this is in meta, this is written in metaphysical stone, like it's already etched in metaphysical in the Akash. Like this is etched in the Akash, man. You can't do nothing about it, you know what I'm saying? You you can't get mad at me for, you know, bringing out true information, true factual information, you know what I'm saying? But that's it. Matter of fact, I don't even know how I even started off. I just know about star people. Cause matter of fact, I rolled right into this video, and that's what I like, cause that's what I like. I'm at my best when I just go. Cause like sometimes, like, cause I don't even think I did the happy now at the beginning of this, so I'm gonna end with it. But you know, it's like I just let's talk. Like how we like how when I'm smoking my sacrament and doing a liquor reasoning with the brethren and sister. You know what I'm saying? Like we. You know, we run it like on that level where just like no holds bars, you know. Like I could have somebody from the Middle East right here, somebody from China right here, somebody white, and we gonna run it across, you know, across the borders. We gonna look, we gonna talk. We're not gonna be fake and like act like we like each other and act like, oh, that's no, we gonna run it like, all right, but shit, oh, you think all black people ignorant and eat watermelons and that? Nah, just but it's about running, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, talking and sharing, cause that's the true thing that impedes progress, is just like the little fake like smiling and like everything all good. Let's just not talk about this and act like everything is perfectly fine. But you know, it's not. And it's all right to talk about it. Like let's talk, man. Like, you know, let's see where we indifferent, and let's, you know, learn how to interact around each other. You know what I'm saying? But It's only for the situations that's meant though. You know, the star people gonna show themselves, and the nine-star people not. You know, I mean, nine-star people gonna show themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna you gonna see the separation. You know, you gonna see who divinely a part of source and who's not divinely a part of source, because it speaks for itself. You know, you think you think God be in those policemen when they be shooting, the brethren, you know what I'm saying? Like you think that's divinity of God, in which, to play devil's advocate. You know, I mean, yes, God moves through because matter of fact, we are incarnated beings, and sometimes, yes, like that. That's like a dark night of soul, where that person dealing with that type of karma, like their contract was to, basically like to come in this lifetime and get shot by a cop to be that trigger. You know what I'm saying? In essence, you know what I'm saying? But but to the point I'm making though, there's no divinity, no real positive divinity in that action as far as like, to say like that's a real true divine action of God, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it's an action of God in the whole vastness of it, but is that a divine, what I'm saying, thing to do compared to like loving, showing unconditional love to your brethren and sister and speaking knowledge and truth and helping people grow and meditate and helping people use crystals and elevate themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like it speaks for itself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like even as a Capricorn, we like pats on the back, but I go without. I just uplift everybody vibration the best way I can, And if I can't help you, cool, still all good. I still love you. Still unconditional love to all, man. But peace, happy now. Now it's to vibrate. Right now, man. Right now is a beautiful time to be alive, y'all. We living in biblical times, man. We living in ancient times, man. Love it and live. Look at it, man. Cherish it, man. Cause the little soul contract that you signed to be in this lifetime, man. Like you chose to be here. So hey, man, we all chose to be here, man. So let's do what we came here to do. Straight up, man. Blessings. Happy now. Now is the vibrate, man. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now. Peace and unconditional love to all, man. Beautiful time to be alive.